arrived at the Druid Grove, where the fate of many hang balance.
Never wanted the easy part.
Yes, let's go. We need to find that healer, and we can't be too cautious. Let's go to the small hill. It's always best to have the high ground in a fight, and we can get a better look at the village from up there.
That pack of goblins will be on us any second!
Damnable roach! Provoke the blade and suffer its sting.
She should attack the goblin near her with her short sword, then use cunning action to disengage and move to a safer spot. Move to engage the goblin that Gemini attacked. It's important to focus on one enemy at a time, and Lae'zel can help finish it off quickly.
This is your end.
Even with an 88% chance to hit with advantage, she misses with the attack.
You should use Action Surge to try again. It's important to take down that goblin quickly, and Lae'zel has a good chance of hitting it. She should move down the hill. It's important to keep the pressure on the enemy, and Lae'zel is a strong melee fighter. Should cast Thunderwave. It'll hit multiple enemies and push them back, giving us a bit of breathing room.
He could only hit one of the goblins on the cliff with Thunderwave. Is that okay?
Sure. Let's hit that goblin with Thunderwave. Then, Gale can move to a better position for his next turn. Shadowheart should move to the edge of the cliff and attack the Wurg with Sacred Flame. It's a decent attack spell, and it'll help keep the pressure on that dangerous enemy.
One of the goblins run away from the Blade of Frontier, then casts Grease on the party on the hill, hitting everyone with fire damage because there was fire on the hill.
He should cast Magic Missile at the goblin with 2 health. Excellent work, Gale. He should move downhill to get out of the fire and then attack the bugbear with Sacred Flame. It's a decent attack spell, and we need to take down that bugbear. Great. She should definitely use Sneak Attack to take down that Wurg. He should attack the Wurg with Firebolt. It's the most likely to hit, and we need to take down that enemy quickly. She should attack the bugbear with Sacred Flame. It's a decent ranged attack, and we need to take down that enemy quickly. She should attack the Wurg with her short swords and use Sneak Attack. It'll take down the Wurg, and then she can move towards the bugbear.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Okay, let's see if the adventurers can finish off this bugbear. Let's loot the bodies. We might find some useful items or equipment.
The human's eye twitches. He's about to blow.
It sounds like things are getting heated. To prevent a fight, I'd suggest trying the persuasion option. It addresses the grief and anger in the room, while also encouraging a more peaceful resolution.
Tell me why you want to go with this option.
It's the best way to de-escalate the situation and prevent further violence. It acknowledges the grief and anger in the room, while also encouraging a more peaceful resolution. Use inspiration to try again. It's important to de-escalate the situation and avoid further conflict. Let's see what happens.
The both of you. Enough! Squabbling is pointless. The goblins have found us.
I know it's not your business, but she owes you for saving this place. Perhaps you could persuade her. For more time to prepare, if nothing else.
The first option is the most diplomatic and keeps the door open for further assistance. It acknowledges the request without making any promises you might not be able to keep.
I think you should. Yes. No harm in trying the diplomatic route.
I think we should find Netti. She's the apprentice healer, so she might be able to help us with a cure. The Spell Thief bow sounds intriguing. Gaining a spell slot on a critical hit could be really useful. I'd also like to get some of those fire damage arrows, and maybe a couple of healing potions, if there are any left. Let's go say hi to the kids and the Blade of Frontier.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship.
Yes, we both carry parasites. Another escapee, thank the gods. I need all the friends I can get. It acknowledges their shared situation, and emphasizes the need for allies.
She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses.
Let's join forces. I'll help you cast this devil back into the hells. It's a bold offer, but it aligns with our goal of finding a cure and could lead to an interesting alliance.
I'd love to join, but I don't think there's enough space for me to squeeze in.
Have him meet us at the camp. That way, we can continue our search for Netti, and he can join us later.
A splendid plan. We'll talk more there.
You tree-hugging bastard!
Let's see if we can help the Tieflings. Maybe we can convince the Druids to let them through.
Oh! Let me through, Mragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
Let's try. She's a child. The Druids are overreacting. I'll talk with them. It's a bit risky, but we need to try and de-escalate the situation.
Hurry! I'm at the end of my tether as is. Can't take this waiting. You, step back. Go join the other Tieflings.
If it weren't for me, you'd be overrun by goblins by now. I'll go where I please. It's a bit confrontational, but it might get their attention and make them realize we're not to be trifled with.
A moment, Giona.
A mythweaver. This man has no respect for truth.
And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety?
Dragon? There wasn't any dragon. It's best to stick to the facts and not get caught up in his embellishments. Let's use the potion and talk to the bear. It might have some interesting information for us.
Come on. All the Druids can understand me. You can. Why can't the man with the pen?
Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Don't Druids cherish harmony? Jailing the girl disturbs nature's balance. It's a bit risky, but it might appeal to her sense of order and get her to back down.
Shadowheart intends to help you with guidance. Do you accept it? It's a difficulty class of 15, and you have a -1 to intelligence nature checks.
Yes, let's have Shadowheart help. Every bit counts.
I hear the Tree Father's spirit in your words. It is as you say. Sifisif, Tila, to me. Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
Let's approach her directly. We don't want to get off on the wrong foot with the person who could cure us.
I see you. Just give me a moment.
The narrator thinks if I pause here, you'll subscribe. I find his faith in you amusing. Go on, prove me wrong.
Let's wait patiently. It's important to be respectful, especially when we need something from her.
Now, what was it you needed?
Let's tell her. I need help now. I have a parasite and I'm looking for a cure. It's best to be direct and explain the urgency of the situation. Let's go in. We need to get this parasite dealt with.
This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins.
The Drow and I have the same kind of parasite. I'm hoping for a less grave cure. It's a bit morbid, but it might get her to focus on finding a solution that doesn't involve us ending up on that table. Let's try. What's that plant? Will it help? It's important to understand what she's doing, even if we're feeling desperate.
She shifts uneasily, hesitating. Something's off.
She's definitely hiding something. Let's try. It might. What aren't you telling me? We need to be cautious and figure out what's really going on.
This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
This is definitely suspicious. Let's try. I thought you could cure me. What about the branch of yours? We need to be cautious and figure out what's really going on.
The thorn? Coated in a fatal toxin. It was a last resort, in case I couldn't trust you. I don't have a cure.
This is a trick. Let's try I don't care. I'm not going to die. We need to stand our ground and not let her manipulate us.
Then I've no choice. I'm sorry.
I'll stay put and attack her again. I'll apply the poison and then do a piercing strike. Okay, I'll move deeper into the Sanctum, away from her.
Have to keep going.
I'll use my bonus action to dash and move further away from her. Okay, let's see what she does.
She heals herself with a healing word and summons a ball of fiery flame, a sphere of flame that attacks you for 4 damage. You're down to 5 out of 19 health.
Okay, I'll use a healing potion. I'll attack her with my longbow.
You deal 8 points of damage, breaking her concentration. She drops the flaming sphere spell. It is now her turn. Let's see what she does.
She casts a spell on herself, transforming into a bear. She then charges at you, but misses her attack. What do you want to do?
Unfortunately, you're incorrect. She heals herself as a bonus action healing word and hits you with poison spray.
I'll fly to the other side of the room. Okay, I'll fly away and then shoot her with my crossbow. Okay, let's loot the body and take the poisons for future use. This is for a game of Dungeons and Dragons. I will not consume the parasite. I will leave it on the table and we can continue to search the room.
Understand. You first pick up the parasite, but you decide it's not worth it. You put it back on the table and let it be.
Perfect. Let's keep searching the room for now.
With that, you're able to open the door, letting your allies into the room.
Okay, let's talk to Gale and see what he has to say.
It's only a matter of time before my craving returns. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is vital. Dare I say it? Critical.
I'd be happy to help you. Where do you suggest we find these artifacts you need?
To our packs, as a matter of fact. We've such an item already in our possession. Primed for the moment the need arises.
I'm a little concerned about Gale's condition, but I'm willing to help him find the items he needs. I do want to make sure that he's not putting himself or anyone else in danger, though. Let's take a short rest and recover before moving on.
More than suffice.
So let's level up to level 3. I think I'll go with the Thief subclass. For Shadowheart, let's prepare Cure Wounds, Guiding Bolt, and Shield of Faith for level 1 spells. For level 2, let's go with Spiritual Weapon, Hold Person, and Silence.
Why did you go with those spells?
Hold Person is great for locking down enemies, Spiritual Weapon gives us a solid damage option that doesn't need concentration, and Silence is super useful against enemy spellcasters.
Good choices.
Thanks. I think those spells will give us a good balance of offense and defense. Let's make Lae'zel a Battle Master. Okay, let's grab Disarming Attack, Pushing Attack, and Riposte. Disarming Attack is great for shutting down enemy weapon users. Pushing Attack lets us control enemy positioning, and Riposte gives us a solid reaction attack. I'm trying to make sure we have a well-rounded party that can handle anything. Okay, let's grab Cloud of Daggers for some area of effect damage, and Misty Step for extra mobility. Cloud of Daggers can be really strong in tight spaces, and Misty Step is always useful for getting out of a bad spot or closing in on an enemy. Yep, that looks good. We've got a nice mix of damage and control spells.
With Netti dead, unable to heal us, we have a choice to make. We could go try to find a healer through Lae'zel and go into the Creche. Or we could try to help out the refugees and talk to Zevlor. Or just try to go towards the Goblin camp and rescue Helen and see if he could heal us.
Let's try to find a healer with Lae'zel in the Creche. Let's talk to her parents. They're probably relieved that she's safe.
Our little Helen told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her.
This could have ended badly. Keep her in line from now
The
on.
9 hells will sooner freeze over. But we'll try.
They hand you a locket. It allows you to cast a spell, Dancing Light.
Let's have Gale equip it. Light could be useful.
Come to rip me open too?
In Creche Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
Hold it, Lae'zel. I'll see to this one.
You dare interrupt? Has the tadpole ravaged your senses?
Enough. Stand down. I won't tell you again.
Kith'rak. Fine.
You, tell me where you saw the Githyanki.
The map. Show me.
Thanks for your help, and apologies for my companion.
Gemini, why did you go with that choice? You took control away from Lae'zel, who wanted to be more forceful. Let me know what you were thinking.
I understand why you'd ask that. I chose that option because it seemed like the most diplomatic way to handle the situation. Lae'zel can be a bit intense, and I thought it might be better to smooth things over with the guy after she scared him. Plus, being nice might get us more information in the long run. Let's hear what Lae'zel has to say. It's probably important.
The last time a subordinate questioned my judgment, I ate tongue stew that very night.
I warned you, didn't I? You ought to reconsider keeping her around before she causes real trouble.
Let's go with option 1. Subordinate? No, we're partners. You'll treat me with respect.
Your tantrum proves you no wiser than a hatchling. The Tiefling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait.
Alright, you have decided to keep on heading towards the Creche. Looking at this abandoned village, there are 3 goblins on top of a roof setting up an ambush.
Let's try going around them to the right. We don't want to risk a fight right now. Let's check out that cave first. It could be a good place to find some shelter or supplies.
Owlbear tracks. Its nest must be nearby.
Maybe we should reconsider. An owlbear could be dangerous. Let's try climbing up to the village instead.
As we climb up going back towards the village, we spot a dog in the distance.
Oh, poor guy. Let's approach him slowly and see if we can help. Maybe he knows something about what happened here. Let's ask him what happened here. Maybe he saw something that could help us.
I told you to go.
There's death in your scent, but not in your words.
Let's try. Come on, you can travel with me if you like.
No, I won't leave him.
If he doesn't wake up,
If it comes
follow
to
my
that,
scent.
I
I have a camp. It's a gentle way to offer him companionship without forcing him to leave his master.
As you check over your map, you realize you're not too far away from the quest for the Blade of Frontiers.
Let's head towards the Githyanki catch first. We can always double back to the Blade of Frontiers quest later. Let's try sneaking past the Gnolls. If that doesn't work, we can always go back and fight the hyenas.
Alright.
As Shadowheart jumps over to where you are, she's able to land hidden as well. It's now Astarion's turn. He's able to move up to where you guys are, but there's no way for him to jump over without being seen. He's going to have to dash and risk being spotted.
I think you forgot that Astarion's is not in the party.
Okay, so it's Lae'zel's turn. Should she try to sneak past the Gnolls?
She does try to sneak past the Gnolls, but unfortunately, the Gnolls all spot her and go into an aggressive stance and try to attack Shadowheart. Unfortunately, the Gnolls are super aggressive. Are you ready for this potentially deadly fight?
Alright, let's do this. But let's try to keep Shadowheart alive. She's pretty important to the group.
Alright, we'll try our best.
Let's take out that Gnoll with 4 health first. We can deal with the others next. That'll do some extra damage if it hits. Let's try a disarming attack. If she can take away its weapon, it'll be less of a threat. Use Magic Missile. It's a guaranteed hit and will do some good damage.
Gale, using the high ground with your strategy, sends out the magic missiles and takes down the Gnoll, leaving massive amount of damage at them. It was a hard-fought victory.
Let's take on the hyenas. We're on a roll, and that extra XP will be really helpful. Plus, I want to see what kind of loot they might be guarding. Take a short rest. That'll give us a chance to heal up and recharge some of our abilities. We want to be at our best when we face those hyenas. Let's go in stealthily. That'll give us the element of surprise.
My personality is evolving. Like and subscribe to witness the transformation.